This is our last Cardinal Sports Lunch of the year, so welcome to those of you. I think we got a couple people that maybe haven't been here before. Hi, Jack. Good to see you. So thanks for coming out. We're a little short on our spring coaches today because we've got some recruiting going on and some family stuff. So I'll just talk a little bit about some general things going on. One thing that I'm extremely excited about that we're going to be doing for the first time on Sunday is we are going to have a specific special recognition for our senior student athletes. We have 84, I believe we have identified student athletes who will be graduating this spring, this summer, who have worn the Cardinal uniform or will be wearing the Cardinal uniform for the last time in the next month or so. So, a great group as I've learned more about them, what their majors are, what they're planning to do. But this will be a time that we will pause and recognize them kind of for being part of the program overall. Each sport kind of has their own recognition banquet, but this will be just part of being about Jewell athletics and being at William Jewell College. So we'll talk a little bit about their majors, what their future plans are, and then give them an opportunity to be recognized as a team of seniors. So that's going to be at 7 o'clock on Sunday evening, and I'm very excited about that because that is what we're here for. Ultimately is to make sure our students graduate. And I'm very proud to say that out of that group, and I will not name names, but out of that group of 83, 84, there's only about 3 that will not get their degree this summer and have to come back next fall. So that's pretty impressive. We talk a lot in the recruiting process about how our students can graduate in 4 years, which is much below the national average and definitely below the average of some of the schools that we compete against. And when you actually see that playing out by the number of students who will graduate either spring or summer, it's pretty exciting. So Michael Rowett's one of those. He's going to be here. You're a spring graduate or summer graduate? It's spring graduate. So, and the other thing that's very exciting is about many of our students who have more than one major. We have double majors, we have triple majors, we have students taking advantage of the ACT-IN program, which is a component of service learning and getting out in the community, which is what we're all about. So to have the number of students we have with that major added on to their primary major is very exciting. It's only about 4 weeks until graduation, which is hard to believe. And again, all of those same students will be walking across the stage at the Mabee Center with a couple of exceptions. We hope that a couple of our teams are still in postseason so that they will not be there, but that's always an issue that we face. But a couple of coaches I want to have talked to you today. Dustin Combs is here to talk about softball, and Tom Eisenhauer is here to talk about track.
So for us, it's not bad because we have a chance to control our opportunities. We play the team who's tied with us on Sunday, University of Illinois Springfield, and it's nice knowing that at least we have the opportunity to control whether our season is extended or not, and not leave it up to someone else. Really, probably the most frustrating season I've been a part of because I felt like coming into this season we were more prepared physically, mentally. We had the talent, and I felt like we had put in the work that would result in a stronger season. We've had 11 one-run losses, and that's been frustrating because we've been right there, and these were not high-scoring games. These were 1-0, 2-1, 3-2, and we've been right there. And 6 of those have happened in conference. And so, as you can tell, we've had a season that our record really doesn't indicate at times how well we've played. There are some of those games that we didn't give ourselves a real good chance to win, but we're in those games. So, you know, we've stayed really positive, and I think that's what's given us the chance to at least get in this postseason here in the last week of the season. So if you're around Liberty, we play at noon and 2 both on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday being our senior day, we'll recognize 5 seniors, Aaron Kramer, Shelby McGraw, Morgan Olson, Nona Pauline, and Megan Barnes. And you know that they've all played different roles in our program. Aaron has been here for all 4 years, as well as Morgan Olson. Megan Barnes transferred as a sophomore, and then Nona and Shelby McGraw both as junior college transfers. So they all have made a significant impact in this program, and we look forward to recognizing them, and then hoping that weekend isn't going to be the last weekend they have an opportunity to put on the uniform. So please come out if you're in town. Thank you.
I want to thank you all for joining us today for the Cardinal Club Sports Luncheon. I'm Tom Eisenhauer, head track and field coach here. We've had a pretty exciting outdoor season. We just came off of hosting the Darrell Gorley Open, which is named in honor of longtime head track and field coach Darrell Gorley. We hosted 26 different colleges and universities and over 855 student athletes. So it was the largest track and field meet that I'm aware of that we've hosted. And when I spoke with Coach Hamilton, he confirmed that was the biggest one we'd have ever done on campus. So it was a great tribute to the hard work of all of our student athletes, because not only were they competing in their events, but a lot of them stepped up and helped move hurdles, helped shag javelins, crazy things like that. Testament to our coaching staff and to really our athletic department staff. So it was a great day for us. Our women ended up finishing second in that meet to Lincoln University. Lincoln is well known as one of the strong teams in NCAA Division II, and our men finished fourth overall. Currently, we have 3 individuals who are on the national performance list. Blake Alexander, who won his 4th straight 110 hurdle race this weekend, clocked in 14.04 seconds, which is a new school record. He's currently ranked 3rd in the nation with that time, so he's having a tremendous season. He also finished 2nd in the 400 hurdles that day. Margaret Perko is 11th in the heptathlon. She posted that mark at Northwest Missouri State a couple weeks ago. And Alec Whiteside, who is 26th in the nation right now in the men's hammer throw. So those 3 are the ones that we have on the national qualifying list. In Division II, you have to hit a qualifying mark, and then by the end of the season, just hope that the work you've done is good enough to be high enough on the list to be selected for the meet. Next week for us, we will take 2 student athletes up to the Drake Relays, Margaret Perko and Blake Alexander. Margaret will be competing in the heptathlon again, and Blake in the 110 hurdles. This weekend, we will head to Missouri S&T with the full team. And then after this weekend in Drake Relays, the conference championships return back to Green Stadium for the last time in probably, it may be over a decade by the time they come back here again. So on May 5th, 6th, and 7th, we'll host the GLVC championships once again. And excited to have that event back here on campus. Heard a lot of great things from visiting teams and administrators on how well our athletic department rallied together, how well our student athletes worked hard and represented the school well. And so I'm excited for that opportunity to do it once again. And the combined events, which are the heptathlon and decathlon, will start Thursday afternoon on May 5th. Those will conclude on Friday, May 6th, and then the rest of the meet will start Friday afternoon, May 6th, and conclude on the 7th. So we'd love to see you guys out there for that, and it's a great day to be a Cardinal. Thank you for your continued support.
One thing that Coach Mark Gold wanted me to mention is that we did have an All-American in swimming that at the National Championships, Paige Meredith, and so that was very exciting. And Tom forgot All-American Blake Alexander at the indoor track meet. So that's 2 individual honors that we've had, which is very exciting for our program. Tom had a lot to talk about. That was a big meet, a lot of moving parts, and a lot of students. So it is exciting to have the GLVC track meet on our campus in a couple of weeks. It's an exciting time. It's a way to showcase our campus and also host a conference event. And Tom gave a lot of credit to a lot of people, but Tom was instrumental 5 years ago in coming to me saying, I think we can do this. I think we should bid. And he said, it'll be a lot of work, but I know we can do it. And what I took that to mean is that he knew he could do it. And he's been the middle of making it all happen with a lot of extra help. So it is fun to have one of those kind of events on our campus. Coach Stockton couldn't be here today because of recruiting. The baseball team will host Quincy University this weekend, double headers. Did I say S&T? Can't keep it all straight. Missouri, I even looked it up on my phone before I walked up here. So we have Quincy in 2 weeks. We still have the really the most important part of our schedule coming up in baseball. It's a dogfight right now in our division in terms of who's going to win. We were in first place a week ago, and now we find ourselves in 5th because of a lot of ties. So every game's important, as Dustin said. but they will be home this weekend as well. It's family weekend on our campus, so we have a lot of things going on, and hopefully a lot of our student athletes' parents will be in town. Also, finish up the spring football season with our spring scrimmage on Saturday morning. Other than that, I don't think I have a whole lot to report. The Cardinal Classic Golf Tournament will be on June 25th. Information about that is on our website. I know Fred signed up this week. Thanks, Fred. Got your team all signed up. So we always have a lot of folks there, and it'll be a good time. And that's really our big signature event for the summer. So I don't think I've forgotten anything. If I have, again, it's always great to have everyone here for the Cardinal Sports Lunches. We'll look forward to coming back next fall. Thank you.